I'd make a little update video about the comic book that I'm currently working on. I made a previous video, I'll give you a link to that. But made a little progress. I thought maybe I'd show you what I'm doing. And probably also show you a page as I actually draw it. Might be interested in that. Okay, so here are two more pages. I'm all the way up to page 4. So I'm not a houseifier on this, but at least I thought I would give you a little update to let you know that I am working on it. Now right here behind me you can see the dreaded blank page. Normally this instills extreme fear into the cartoonist when he just has a blank page to stare at and come up with an idea. Fortunately, I do know my story and I do know what I want to draw here, so that helps a little. I'm going to start out with an area dedicated to the lettering, and I wanted to show you something that you might find handy if you do any drawing. This is called a non-photo blue pencil. So when you draw with this, it helps so much in not having to do a lot of erasures, because this will not be picked up by a scanner or anything like that. It doesn't see non-photo blue. I'm going to use it to draw lines to do my lettering with. I found that in drawing, unless you're drawing something very simple, at least for me, I don't like to draw with this. I go ahead and draw with a pencil. I can get better detail, better control. I do have to do a lot of erasing. It would be better with this, but in this particular case, it doesn't work as well for me. But let's get started. I'll show you how I do this, how I set up the word balloons, and then I'll do the entire page and you can see what it looks like. Okay, here's a little tool for drawing lines. All you do is take your pencil and stick it in one of these holes, slide it over, drop down to the next hole, slide it back, the next hole, and keep doing that all the way down. It gives you a basis for doing your lettering. You can get your lettering straight. I'm probably not the best letterer in the world, but this helps get the lettering straight. Now, the first thing that happened here was it broke the lead on this. And I've run into that problem before. These are pretty soft, and when you stick it down in the hole, it sometimes breaks the lead. What I had found was using a mechanical pencil, it won't do that. And you can buy non-photo lead for these mechanical pencils. So I'm going to have to change the lead in this pencil to non-photo blue. Well, I went to the store and I bought a new mechanical pencil so that I could put the photo blue or non-photo blue lead into a mechanical pencil. And when I use the this little piece here, when I stick the pencil through the hole, it won't break the lead. There's only one problem. There's no way in the world to get lead into this pencil. I don't know what they were thinking of, but it has a removable eraser. The lead goes in here and then does not have a hole to drop down so that you can squeeze this little button and extend the lead. The lead will not. I worked on this for an hour trying to get lead into this so that it would extend out the end. I couldn't do it. This is a Pentel mechanical pencil. It has a twist out eraser, which is nice, but there's no way to get lead in it. And made in Mexico. I don't know if somebody made a mistake, forgot to put a hole in here or what, but can't put any lead in here. So what I did was went back to my old way and didn't even bother using photo blue. Just went ahead and drew the lines with a regular pencil, and I'll erase them when I have to. Now, before you say it, I'm going to say it. I don't have any lead in my pencil. I just thought of something I wanted to talk to you about. If you have insomnia, and a lot of people do, and I have kind of a touch of it also, I think I found the cure. If you will simply rent the movie The Arrival, I can pretty much guarantee you'll be asleep within the first 5 minutes of that movie. It is one of the best movies to sleep through that I've seen in a long time. I don't have any idea what it's about because basically I slept through it. But my wife did manage to stay awake through most of it, and she doesn't really know what it was about either. You know, it used to be that the English Patient was the movie that you would use to sleep through. If you couldn't sleep, you'd watch an English Patient and knock you pretty much out right away. But now, with this new movie, The Arrival, I think it's even better. I think you can, like I said, within the first 5 minutes, I was pretty much out. And I can't give it a much better recommendation than that. Well, I'm not happy with this panel at all. I'm going to erase the whole thing and start over. Actually, I kind of find it rather difficult to draw while the camera is on. Feels like some kind of pressure. So I'm not going to try and finish this whole page with the camera on. What I'll do is I'll show it to you in the next update. So be sure and subscribe so you don't miss anything, and leave a comment down below. I'd be glad to answer any questions for you, and I'll see you in the next video.